Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a video using the products that I received the other day from Nuxx Beauty. I have a foundation here, precision scissors, some eyelash glue, and the palette that I showed in the previous video. I thought it'd be fun to put everything on to show you guys how it looks on. I am so tired today. I've been running around all day today, all week I can even say, just trying to get last minute things because I'm going on a trip to Guatemala. I'm going to meet my boyfriend's family, so I'm super stoked. But I didn't know how many little things would come up right before the trip, so I've been running around nonstop. This is why I got my trusty old friend Bang right here. And no, this video is not sponsored because they don't even know who I am, but I wish they did because it's my favorite. Some of you guys already knew that. I went through this whole phase with going to the gym, and that's literally all I would drink every day. But quarantine happened and life happens, and yeah, I apparently don't go to the gym anymore. I'm going to go back eventually though. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be using some products from the PR box and some products that I purchased myself. I did try the foundation off camera and it is too light for me. I'm going to apply it to my face just to show you guys what the coverage is like. But I am going to be removing it and mixing it with another foundation that I have that's a little darker. That's my tone because this one's a little too light for me. But like I said, whenever you have a foundation that's not your shade, don't throw it away. Keep it. It's going to come in handy. If you pay attention to my previous videos, I didn't have all of this here. It's textured red skin. It looks like acne, but it's actually not acne. And I wish I would have known that before I went to the dermatologist, or I should have just gone there first and I would have saved a ton of money because I've literally tried to fix this since it started and it's just not working. So they ended up telling me that I have rosacea, which is similar to acne, but it's not acne. So it's given me a lot of texture. If you can see through the camera, it's bumpy. And this is getting better because when quarantine first started, it was bad. And when I would put makeup on, it just looked worse. But I have been using Curology, which has been working for me as far as the texture, but the redness, the doctor told me that it was just not going to go away. And it's triggered basically by, it started for me after quarantine and wearing masks because apparently it's triggered by temperature, and just having the heat underneath the mask is what makes me break out like this. Also, it's getting so freaking hot in Vegas. Today it was 90 degrees for no reason. There is no point in it being 90 degrees, but it was 90 degrees. I was in Target sweating. So as soon as I got home, I took a shower and I'm like, okay, I gotta make this video. But anyways, enough talking. This is kind of a get ready with me though. So I'm not really gonna go too much in detail about how to apply the makeup. Most likely I'm just going to be talking about the products itself, and I'll just be doing my makeup at the same time. And I don't know where you guys are watching me from. If you didn't know, I'm actually from California. I'm from a little town called Lompoc, back in California in Santa Barbara County, but I've been in Vegas for 7 years. So I have that view me, I know from back home and from here. So wherever you're watching, thank you so much for watching my videos. It really means a lot to me. I'm going to start off by cleaning my face off because I don't know, I've just been running around like I said, and I did take a shower, but you can never clean too much, you know? Also in the night, I like to double cleanse. I'll use micellar water with cotton balls or cotton rounds, and I'll take my makeup off. And then I'll also go back in with Curology face wash, which is so gentle as well. Anything, and I mean anything, will make my rosacea flare up. Alright, so I'm going to start off today by applying some moisturizer, and this is a moisturizer by CeraVe, and this one comes with sunscreen. Okay, if you're not wearing sunscreen, you need to start because we are not trying to be wrinkly yet. Okay, we're gonna take care of our skin this year. That's something that I had to learn the hard way. Okay, so I start by applying some of this sunscreen moisturizer. I try to use more sun protecting products now, especially here, because like I said, the heat will trigger my rosacea. And on top of that, you guys, Vegas is so hot. I feel like it's just starting, and today it was already 90 degrees. Why is it 90 degrees? I'm so used to wearing hoodies and leggings, and now I'm gonna have to figure another way because it's just not it, you know? And for primer today, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Poreless Putty Primer. I like this primer, it's worked really good. I don't really have too many big pores, but I do have texture, and I feel this somewhat helps. Oh my god, I got way too much. Oops. You guys, I love e.l.f. e.l.f. is so affordable. Like, you guys, e.l.f. has literally stepped it up so much. I remember when I started seeing them on the shelves at Walmart and everything was like $1 to $2, and it was like good products, but like they were barely starting, and now their packaging is like revamped. Their concealer is like the best formula I have ever known, and their primer. You guys, though, I have to make a whole video of my e.l.f. favorites because I have so many e.l.f. favorites. You guys, I've never been out of the country before, so I'm super excited but super nervous at the same time. Like, I'm such a weenie when it comes to like humid weather because I just like, I'm so sweaty. So like, I'm so scared because I know that like it's very tropical over there, and it's gonna be like me struggling to like survive. All right, so a lot has changed since my previous video where I explained like thoroughly how I do my makeup. I have changed my whole routine, like, you know, different strokes for different folks. Like back in the day, it was like the Anastasia brow pomade, like thick Instagram brow. Now it's like feathered soapy brows, which brings me to this product that I'm gonna be using next, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. Okay, so the way I do my eyebrows now is like way more simple. I mentioned on my other video, the Nuxx Beauty palette comes with a mirror. So like I can use this and I don't have to be like looking over there because I cannot see. So I'm gonna try to like keep it on camera but also be looking here. But basically what you wanna do is you wanna brush your eyebrows up with any little spoolie. I like to buy these from Amazon that I use for like people that I do makeup on. The little disposable spoolies, they're also really good. Like I like to use them with the brow freeze because if you can see this brush, I use the brow freeze on it and it kind of got it all clumpy and like nasty. So let's just ignore that, okay? It's clean, I promise. But anyways, you're gonna go ahead and brush your eyebrows up. We're going for a natural brow because I'm trying to do a simple makeup look. You guys know how difficult that is for me. So I like to go in and just underline the shape of the brow very lightly. And I just like to fill in inside the eyebrow. Like I'm following my natural shape, like I said. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. And you're gonna see the difference. Like right here, I have like little bald spots. I don't know why. So I just go in and I fill it in so it doesn't look too sparse. Literally the most simplest eyebrow. Like I love that this is in now because it's taken so much time off of my makeup. Now I'm going to take a little spoolie and I'm just going to take the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I'm going to dip the spoolie inside of it. I like to just roll it around a little bit, not too much. A little bit of this product goes a long way. And then I also like to use the back of the lid and then I just rub it in here. And I'm going to take the spoolie and just start brushing these up. How amazing this product is. I'll brush it up from right here. And then out from here, and then I'll just go back and just put these down a little bit. No me quiero mirar como un gato asustado, like, you know? But this is perfect. This is like the more natural, the better for me lately. I think for everybody, it went from like us having a beat face to us having like the most natural going on look. Like, you know, trends, they change all the time. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with the Wet n Wild brush. This is just a little angled brush that you can get at Walmart. It's like $1 or something. Awesome brush for eyebrows in my opinion. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. You guys, if you guys have not tried the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, first of all, I was raving about the regular one that like the Shape Tape dupe, but this one. This is for all my dry skin babes. If you have dry skin, get the hydrating one. If you have like oily skin, I suggest using the regular of the Camo Concealer. So then I'm just going to go underneath the eyebrow and clean it up. Okay, now I'm going to take some of that same concealer and just putting it on my eyelid a little bit. And now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Camo sponge and just putting that all over my eyelid. This shit is so good. We're going to be using the Goddess palette. It has a lot of neutral shades and I love how it has pops of shimmer because that's going to be beautiful. And then it has a really good mirror. See, you can see me recording. That's literally my setup right there. You gotta work with what you got, you know. Don't be, if you want to start making videos on YouTube, do not be discouraged because other people have a whole different setup. Like, start from where you can start. Now we're gonna start using the Nuxx Beauty brushes that were sent to me. I went ahead and took them out of the packaging and I put them into this beautiful brush case. Look at how beautiful this is. Pink. And I'm gonna start off with this brush. They don't have any numerations or anything on them. All they have is like the brand name, but you just like pick the fluffiest brush that you have because you're gonna be using the lightest shade in the palette, which is this one right here. I like to tap it to get rid of any excess eyeshadow, and then I'm just gonna start placing that all over my eye. I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is like a burnt orange. It's like a burnt orange shade. I'm just gonna tap the excess off, and I'm just gonna start working this into my crease right here. And when I get to the part where I have to like blend up here, I go very lightly. It's also very important not to hold the brush like closer to here because you're putting more pressure. You're trying to go for a more blended, more subtle look, so you're gonna hold the brush up outwards more and just start working that color into your crease. I could definitely see this palette become a very easy everyday eyewear look for people who are beginning. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with this brush from the collection as well, and I'm gonna be going in with the brown shade right here. Focus this on the outer corner. I'm doing circular motions. Ooh, I love this. And then I'm just gonna blend out the harsh edges by getting further away from the edge of the brush and buffing it out. Now, when it comes to shimmers, I find that it works best if you use your finger because for some reason, no matter what palette, but like shimmers just don't work well with brushes. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I know that I can definitely wet the brush, and that's an example, but so I'm picking up this shade right here. I'm just gonna pick it up with my finger, and I'm just gonna apply that right lid. This is so cute. Did you guys see how simple this eye look was? Like, wow. Next, I'm going to work on my face. So I already went ahead and primed my face with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And now I'm just gonna go in with the Nuxx Beauty foundation. So like I said, she did send me a shade that's a little too light for me. And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. We're gonna put it to the test on this redness on this side. I'm gonna apply it and then remove it and then go ahead and mix it with another foundation so that I can get my skin color. Apply some of it on to here. And okay, so I applied some right here, and now I'm gonna use a Nuxx Beauty brush to go ahead and apply this onto the redness of my face. I just wanna see what the coverage is like. Okay, so I would say that it has like a medium coverage. You can still see a little bit of my redness there. But it's beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mix this one. I'm gonna put a couple pumps of this one onto my mixing palette. Like this. A couple pumps, and I put hella. And I'm also gonna use the Loreal 24-hour Infallible Pro Matte. This one is way darker for my skin tone, so I do use this one to mix. Okay, this is like, okay, this brush though, oh my goodness. But I make everything my shade, okay? You see how I made that work? Okay, so what I like to do is once I go in with the brush, you don't have to do this because as you can tell, there's no streaks. So there's like not even any need to do. I have a habit, but I like to go back in with the Beauty Blender. I feel like this softens up the look of the foundation. Like whenever you're wearing makeup, I feel like it's inevitable to look cakey. Like if you go on my Instagram and you go on anybody's Instagram, like our faces look smooth, our faces look perfect. But that's not the case, you guys. We edit our pictures, and anybody who says they don't edit their photos is lying. But that's the only way that you can get your foundation or your makeup to pop off on Instagram, because the camera doesn't pick up the quality of the products most of the time. Next, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. concealer. Just add a little bit of concealer for the bag. I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Camo sponge. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Beauty Creations X Murillo Twins collab. And I got their Quad Goals palette. It's the contour and blush palette. So I do this because I like to add some warmth back into my skin. I feel like once you add the foundation, sometimes you look a little bit washed out. After I add my contour, I like to go in and bake. And today I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier setting powder. This was actually gifted to me by a friend as well. And I had always wanted to try it. I had never tried it before. And I must say that I'm obsessed. It gives you such a flawless, like, satin look. So then I like to go in and I like to press in the concealer into the creases because I crease a lot under here. And then I take the sponge and I just set the under eye and I go out this, and then I like to go underneath here. So I went over and switched from black liquid liner to brown liquid liner, and it is a game changer. If you guys don't own a brown liquid liner, I definitely recommend the Adaceli Beauty. It's called Ojos Perfectos liquid eyeliner, and this is in the shade Coffee. You guys, brown liner is a game changer. And today we're going to be using for our lashes the Lashsavers Minks by Nuxx Beauty. These are, I think, out of all the pairs she sent to me, the least dramatic. And since we're going for like an everyday look, we want to make sure that we're using lashes that are not too overpowering. We're trying to go for like the effortless, like I tried but I didn't really try look, you know. Okay, so the lash is a little bit too big, so I'm gonna use the precision scissors that she sent over to me, and I'm just gonna cut out of the outer. I'm just gonna cut out a little bit, this much. The Sparkles Lash Glue, which is also from Nuxx Beauty. Oh my goodness, these lashes are beautiful. Oh my god, I'm making a mess everywhere. Look at the difference. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Setting powder has been sitting there for a while. You can go back. I'm using another one of the Nuxx Beauty brushes, and I'm just gonna just dust it off. And finally, I'm gonna go in with blushes, and I'm just gonna lay it onto the apples of my cheeks. I always end up doing my makeup, and then when I get to the end and I have to do my hair, I'm like, finally, I'm going to spray myself with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. For today's lippy, I'm going to be using the Murillo Twins X Beauty Creations Lip Drip. This is the Brie Brie Lip Drip. Alright guys, this is the finished look for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me video. Please remember to shop Nuxx Beauty, check out their products, and if there's anything that you want to buy that I'm using in this video, I will go ahead and link it into the description box for her website. And remember that you can use code valeriee.reynaa for a 20% discount. So let me know if you guys go and buy any of the products. This look was very simple. All I used was 3 of the shades. And the brush set, I think, is a must-have. That brush set is beautiful. So if you're going to buy anything from her website, anything, just one thing, and you just have to pick one thing, I would suggest the brush set. Also, if you live in Las Vegas, she is now delivering for free. I'm really planning on vlogging some of my trip. Like, I don't know what to expect, but I think it'd be awesome for you guys to see what I experience while I'm out there. So let me know if that's something that you guys would be into. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave a comment, even if it's something simple. Like, I want to see that you guys, I know I can see the views on the video, but I want to see what you guys think about my videos. If you guys have any recommendations or any video ideas, you can comment them below. Thank you so much for your support. And I hope that you guys learned something. So let me know, and I hope to see you guys soon in the next video. Thank you for watching.